Now it is a stream. We hope. All right. Check. Pretty good. Pretty good. Things seem pretty good. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Getting your caffeine on? That's what I'm doing. Getting my caffeine on, trying to clear the brain fog, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for liking the live. Evil, Julian, Blade, good morning. Good to see everybody. Good to see everyone stopping in. What is on the agenda today? What is on the agenda today? Gosh, some big Fortnite news came out yesterday. Big negative Fortnite news, didn't it? Real big and real negative. Not sure if you've heard it. Gonna be talking about it a little later. Ooh, one of my favorite weapons. Let's put everything right in its right place there. Oh, somebody's getting wrecked over there already. Let's get into the party. Let's have some fun. They are removing 3 game modes. But nobody really plays those game modes, so it's not that big of a loss, right, Blade? It's not that big of a loss. Those game modes are very unpopular. I mean, if you look right now, I bet there's not more than 500 people playing Ranked Ballistic, which is one of the 3 game modes set to expire. And that's on April 16th. Rocket Racing will be gone soon as well. That will be a little bit further in the year, maybe October, maybe September. But Ranked Ballistic, gone April 16th. As well as one more. What's the third one? Rocket Racing. Yeah, Rocket Racing, Ranked Ballistic, and Festival Battle Pass. For the Festival Battle Crew. What the hell is it called? Nobody plays it. Nobody plays it. Chevy, thank you for the dolphin. Appreciate that very much. Very, very much. Rocket Racing is doing great, you say. What's great? How many users are playing right now? We'll look after this round. I'm not sure it's doing very great. Most of these game modes can hardly survive. Even Blitz is not doing what I would call great. Right now we've got 18 players playing, 18,000 players playing Blitz. This is a really cool ability, this Iron Man stuff. Nice job, team. Nice job, team. We got a glider in the sky. Oh, 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 oh. Dang, we've got a human player here. We got a human player here. Watch your right. Watch your right, Liv. Fight first. Always fight first. You gotta kill the person on top of you. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. I should have been going this way the whole time. Run away! The randos weren't expecting that ambush. GG's, randos. GG's. I am taken. Thank you for following. Did I see the Cyberpunk skins in the shop today? No! Good call out, Fading Violin. I'm excited to. I want to get Johnny Silverhand for real, for real. I hope he's among them. Unless these are the new ones. I heard some new ones were coming from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. But I'm looking forward to Johnny Silverhand because look at me and look at him and there you have it. Oh, what's up, River? River has become a violin. It's Johnny and V. Perfect. Atom Smasher. Ooh, that's going to be cool. That's not very... I should actually probably be answering these. Chance of finding the lawless slapjug too high. It's alright. How do you feel about the following item in Blitz? Lawless slapjug. Very positive. It's Blitz. Let's have a little fun in Blitz, you know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. Oh, nice. Oh, it's the female V. Because you know V can be male or female. Right? Am I mistaken in that? I'm pretty sure. Silverhand's guitar. Let me put this onto chatting mode so that you could actually see this better. The black guy followed me. Wow. quite a username. Chan, thank you for sharing the live. Aiden, thank you for the rose. Or is it A Don? What up, Don? What's up, Bentley? Yeah, V can be both, but they're only giving you the female V in the Fortnite shop. I don't know if I need the bundle. Mantis Blades. Oh, wow. Very cool. Why aren't they showing them on the skin I'm actually wearing? The mushroom can't wear them? Silverhand's katana. Now that I might need to get in the bundle. That I might need to get in the bundle, River. Arasaka technology there. Johnny's duffel bag. It's a bomb. I get it. This is animated, but not... Oh, it is also reactive, so let's trigger it. Pointed in a way that you could see all of it. Okay. Very mild reactivity there. Very mild. It's a little bit of a Matrix ripoff in kind of Miami colors there. That's not the best wrap I've seen. And Silverhand, glasses on and glasses off. Now, I gotta get it. It's me. This is the closest skin in the shop to this guy right here. This is it. This is as good as it gets for me. Got the long hair. Got the full facial hair. Same ethnic background. Large enough schnoz to be believably me. Gonna have to be me. Gonna have to get it. But 2,800 V-Bucks for all this. Meh. What does Johnny come with? Just the duffel. You don't get the katana. For 1,500, you don't get the katana. So 1,500 plus 800 is 2,300. You're 500 away, and you get the mantis blades, the guitar. I don't know. And they've got the car. That's right, Duck Dodgers and the 24th and a half century. Channing, thank you for sharing the live again. I appreciate that very much. Channing, if you're not already following, hit me with the follow. You're sharing but not following? What's going on here? It's unique. Hannah Banana, do it. I just got V. It's worth it. The car's cool too. Okay, that's the official look of the car in Cyberpunk. I don't think I'll be getting the car. Again, I've got 12,300 V-Bucks for the entire year. Okay? So I'm on a budget here. I don't want to spend it all in one place, but I have to get Johnny. I'm just not sure if I need the wrap and the katana and all that. And I guess I do. What else was in the shop? Anything else new added? Really quickly. Anything else that's super important and needed? These were all here yesterday. Oh, hot dog. You can be a hot dog now. We'll look at that later. Hot dog, hypernova, googly eyeballs, mad mochi. Oh my god, that's the tallest skin I've ever seen. How tall? Do they need to make the skins that tall? You can't even be in a bush. A couple of gliders in the shop. They're cute. A little steampunky. A little 1942 energy. You don't see much of that in the shop. Air Jordan. Somebody was asking me when more Jordans coming into the shop. Well, there you go. Some right there. I mean, I don't know who can afford them. I certainly can't afford the Jordans. Can you afford the Jordans? Because I can't afford the Jordans. That's a lot of money for digital sneakers, chat. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but that's a lot of money. What's up, Ensa? Never mind. What's up? Sad trombone careful. That sounds like an automatically generated name. I don't know. Cake gets all the Converses. Well, this looks very cakey right here. It actually looks like it's made out of cake. Strangely enough, cake. I don't use them either, River. Brainstorm, thanks for complimenting the face paint. Cake, thank you for the heart me and the go popular. El Chorizo, it is definitely Wednesday. Right? I shouldn't say definitely, because I genuinely don't always know what day it is. I can't believe you all buy these sneakers. It's crazy. I've not bought a single pair. I got the 2 that come in the battle pass. So the last battle pass I got the Jaeger. That's a pretty fake car. That's as pretty as the fake cars get. Look at it. It's got the well, it didn't look like what I selected. It's supposed to have fish scales. Oh, they're on the roof, so you can't even see it in the preview. I got the Marty McFly shoes, and I got... Who the hell is this guy? I keep getting distracted by weird stuff in the shop. Who's Flakes? Some kind of content creator I've never heard of? That's pretty cool. I'll give Flakes the variant looks pretty cool. Get Flaky. Alright, alright. They did well for this gentle sir, whoever he is. Ali A, him I've seen around. I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised he's big enough to have all this. This guy's got a lot. I see his content. It's not that successful. I'm not hating on him. But it just gives me hope that, hey, maybe one day I will be in the shop. He's not on the, like, top views and followers. Props to him. Congratulations to getting all this. I know he's a streamer. He's just not on the, like... He doesn't have tens of thousands of viewers. And then I miss... Now this, I've never heard of this streamer, though. VGref G. That is an obnoxious... There's no way his body looks like that in real life. This is an obnoxious one. Ha! Ollie A was big in 2017. Okay. That makes more sense. This skin was probably around for a while. The Ollie A. It makes more sense. I know not everybody stays on top forever. It's tough. If you get a skin, they need to keep the face paint. It's iconic. I know. And they better have a bunch of different variants of the face paint. Am I right? Why are all of the comments bold? I don't know, Cal. I'm not seeing that. But thank you for the heart me. I'm not seeing bold comments. It all looks the same as usual on my end. But it's a different look for me. I don't see what you all see. Alright. I mean, hey. Decent shop right now. Oh, he's not a hot dog. Excuse me. He's a brat. I apologize. I apologize. So this is regular. What's the difference here? Oh, he has a necklace on. That's the difference? A sausage link necklace or an actual gold chain. And you can take the hat off. That is hilarious looking. That is truly hilarious looking. Silly. Oh, there's a hot dog. Oh my goodness, it's a sausage contrail. Zachary, that's TMI. Way TMI. Larry, thanks for sharing the live. The bold comments are from an update to TikTok. Mine did it almost 2 weeks ago. Huh. Is it annoying, Cake and Kyle? It just doesn't look... It doesn't look great. They did a new change without asking anybody's opinions on it. What else is new? Typical social media. Typical Fortnite. Look at these shoes. Ooh, look at him. That's a cool pet. What are the customs here? Nice. What else can you do to him? Oh, wow. I like this one. Pretty cool. You can give them zebra stripes. You can give them zigzaggies. Can you change the colors of those? I guess not. You can go with the eye change. Pretty decent level of customization. You know, still wish they'd let you customize them at your will. And not just once. But not too shabby, right? Feathers straight or feathers splayed. That's a decent pet. What do the rewards look like? Oh, he's Easter themed? Wait. He's Easter themed? That is unusual. That was unexpected. A lot of thought into these animations, though. Oh, we don't really care about those. Not bad. He just has eggs because it's a dinosaur. These are Easter eggs, man. Look at them. Little bespeckled Easter eggs. This is very dinosaur-y. I'll give this egg as a dinosaur egg. But this is some Easter stuff right here. Look at these pastel. Yeah, I can make those eggs. I can make those eggs with ink in my kitchen. Origami Walker. These were the shoes that caught my attention. They're quite unique. Just like the sharp, jagged eggs on them. River said, I hate that they only let you customize the pet once. I want to match them to my different skins. Yeah, you're preaching to the choir, Faded Violin. I completely agree. But they figure enough people will buy 3 copies of the same one to do that they'll make more money that way. So FN is failing. TG needs a skin, period. Yeah, it's interesting to use the word failing for Fortnite. I don't know if you can call, you know, let's say even if it drops down to 500 concurrent players on at peak on a daily basis, you know, that is certainly way far away for Fortnite standards from where they've come from. We're talking about a game that at one point had, I think it was 2.8 million, 2.4 million was what they had daily for months. So it's dropped down to about 600,000 at its worst. And if you now say, like, let's say it's trending toward 500,000, it certainly is, in the context of its former success, failing. But in the context of video games, it is still a raging success, both financially, making $3 billion a year, and as well as player count. I think that 500,000 would still put it in the top 10. You know, 800,000, it's number 5. If it goes down to, if the trend continues, goes down to 500,000, it's still in the top 10. Now, if you compare it to Roblox, which still has millions and millions, like it's something crazy like 8 million concurrent or daily average users. You can't compete. Roblox is taking the world by storm, making a lot more money as well. If you compare it to Minecraft, it's not going to compete. Minecraft is kicking ass. Number 2 game in the world still. GTA, I think, is the number 3 game in the world. Don't ask me to name number 4. Number 5 is Fortnite. So failing, you know, it's tricky, right? It's tricky. Jay, thank you for the follow. Well, they fired 1,000 employees, Zombie Freak said. Yes, they sure did. They announced that yesterday, and people found out right when we found out, which I think is a little odd. You know, these corporations, they do things that are not exactly intended for, you know, kindness. These corporations do things that, you know, they're not designed with love in mind. They're designed with profits in mind, of course, and they're designed with the success of the corporation in mind, the success of that property. So, you know, bearing that and understanding that, there are other employees there that are going to get to keep their jobs. You know, so there's 2 sides of the coin, of course, but the way they did it was pretty messed up, chat. It was pretty messed up, chat. I agree. You know, some of the very key employees were finding out, and that was shocking. Some of the key employees found out that you know, hey, they're not going to be around anymore. And we're talking about people who were still actively working on the Rivals system. In the very current, the lead engineer, in fact, of the Rivals system was fired yesterday. Now, isn't that interesting? He was literally working overnights fixing bugs. So, it's going to be, I don't know. I predict, and many people think I'm wrong, and that's fair and fine, but I predict that the game is going to deteriorate. I really do. I think 1,000 employees, and it's not just the number. You know, corporations do this all the time, and they survive and they thrive. Think about how much, you know, FACEBOOK, how many times have they done layoffs, right? How many times has Micro Hard done layoffs? How many times have, you know, all these companies do layoffs all the time, and it's typically large numbers, and then they rehire over time. Good morning, Bardock. Good morning, Numbnuts and Leica. You know, but they do suffer on certain properties, which is why right away they said we're closing 3 games out. They're gone. Right away. The games are gone. And what games are those? We've got, what is it called? Rocket League Racing? I don't play it. So now as the player doesn't play it, I could easily be like, well, I don't care. You know? But I'm sure somebody cares. We need the right color for Johnny here. I think he's more of a red guy. Got to take these kicks off of him. And the glasses are staying on. There we go. Now I can continue talking now that I have my preliminary Johnny Silverhand loadout all set up. Not too crazy about this colorway for him. I don't know why that's the wrap. Well, yeah, we'll do this one for now. Oh no, I got a little matrixy looking one. This one right here. Yep. Can we try it on? Let's see what we think about that. Good enough, good enough. For now, for now. Let me catch up on comments. Zayed, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Fortnite. Got a lot of comments to catch up on. I went on a bit of a rant, a little bit of a tirade. Let's see. What team did I pick? I am Team Ice King. Gotta pick a winner. Gotta pick a winner. Let's see. Cake says, Roblox needs to be shut down. Too much going on with adults and kids there. You ain't kidding. But, then you'd have to add a lot of other things to the list. Apps and games. You'd have to add VR chat to that list. That's got to go. You'd have to add Discord to the list. That's got to go. So really what needs to be done, rather than killing these properties off, we need better laws and better protections. We need laws that force these companies to absolutely protect children. Absolutely. And it's something that I have to deal with as a streamer. If you want to run a Discord, no, Discord doesn't police age enough. So it forces the streamer to do it. Which it shouldn't be the streamer's job. And yet it is. And yet it is. And it's not an easy job, by the way. You know, you're not trying to run a daycare as a streamer. You're just trying to entertain people. It should not be the responsibility of an entertainer to take care of kids in a chat. But that's what's happening. And that's why, you know, people on Roblox and VR chat, they're making servers and they're using them to lure people in. Watching my controls a bit here. Not for children. And you know, I mark my streams as not intended for children, and they still get there. And how is that? Usually through their parents' accounts. Some absentee parenting there going on. I don't think parents are aware. I think there needs to be more education about the dangers of the internet. Both in schools in America should also educate children. Because parents are from a different generation. How are they expected to know the dangers of the internet when they don't participate on these platforms? They can't even know them. So we need schools to catch up, but we can't expect schools to catch up because our government are also made up of the same generation of older people. Which is why we need some youth representation in government as well. Yeah, that guy bit off more than he can chew. He thought he was pushing bots, and now they're all destroyed. Hee hee! Good job, Mr. K9. Very clutch over there. I was watching. Very clutch. Scornful, that's funny. Heidi, thank you for the follow. Man, the chat is moving quick, and we don't even have a massive crowd. This is some of the most active chat I've seen in a while. Zen Trash, he said, everyone wants a skin. Epic pays too much to content creators. I wish they'd cash a check over this way, eh? You know what I'm saying? Send the money on over here, see? Yeah. If you know what's good for you, yeah. Oh, we got scammers inviting me to co-host with them. That's a weird new thing that I have to deal with every day. I just haven't mentioned it to you all yet. Pops up here. Somebody with a tiny amount of viewers, but with a number of followers trying to invite me to co-host. It's very annoying and distracting. Covers the chat. It's the latest form of trolling. And there you have it, chat. And there you have it. A nice win to start your morning off. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Cal, thank you very much for tipping me off to that. That's awesome. Awesome little factoid that I needed to know. I gotta turn that off for sure. Uh, 15,000 XP, that's pretty good, but it's all from Quest, so it's not particularly from playing Blitz. But a lot of people are always asking me, hey, you know, what's the best way right now to ramp through the battle pass? Getting started on your daily quest is probably the #1 way. I mean, look, 51% accuracy, 5 eliminations. We were playing really well, but really that doesn't matter so much in terms of XP. What matters in terms of XP are you completing your dailies? Thanks for the W's in the chat. What else we got here? Blade isn't surprised by Fortnite firing their employees. No, never be surprised by any billion-dollar enterprise firing employees. They're always going to find what efficiencies they can to make more profits, and salaries are one of the biggest expenses that any company has. I have been laid off in the past, so I know all about that. I'm not going to share too much about that personal experience, but I have worked for some major companies in the past, and you do experience such things, and it's never personal, but it's also never polite either. Rivals is the most fun this season. Yeah, you know, it doesn't matter. Listen, whenever you have to say it isn't because of this, that's typically revealing that it is because of this. And in their announcement to employees, Epic had to say, we're not doing this because of AI. Has nothing to do with AI, folks. Of course it does. AI is generating efficiencies for all sorts of corporations, and it is allowing them to more easily do tasks that they didn't used to, that they used to need many employees for. Now they don't need as many. Team, I'm about to die. I can't kill them all, team. I can't kill them all, team. No, Spidey cams, no. No. Where's the rest of our team? Well, very different experience than the previous round. Finn's worried that our game is doomed. I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you, I'll give you, again, a couple of predictions. I don't necessarily think that the game is doomed. I do think that the game will continue to decline in player base. I do think that. I do think that. is such is just the fate of all mega popular properties of any kind. You know, there's a show I really loved. It was one of the most popular shows on television history. It's called Survivor. They're now up to season 50, okay? They've been around for a while. Now, what happens when you've been around that long is, well, they're not cancelable. In other words, they're not... Wow, that was... Whew, what a pitiful round. Quite a username there. Username was I do drugs and pills. Jesus. Grandpa Gamer, thank you for the compliment. Bardock, thank you for the W's in the chat. Geek Bar Baby says, honestly, it's a miracle Fortnite has held on this long in the first place. You're right. And the reason I'm bringing up Survivor is because Survivor went from millions of viewers every episode, and then it was like, oh, only on the season finale was there millions of viewers, and now there's never millions of viewers, and yet the show keeps going on and on and on and on because it's whittled itself down to a niche audience. It's whittled itself down to the diehards, and it only worries about those diehards now. So it can theoretically persist forever, but the concurrent viewership is, you know, it's closer to like 100,000, right? So you'd think, like, well, then how does it make money? Well, because 100,000 is actually a lot of people. You know, the biggest streamers in the world are making millions of dollars a year for themselves. And how many viewers do they have? If you look, it's not very many in the grand scheme of things. It's not millions. Sure, their content might get millions of views that's been like packaged and edited for social media. But if you look at their concurrent viewers on the actual apps, if you look at Tfue, who right now is one of the top 3 content live streamers for the game Arc Raiders. He used to be, you know, one of the kings of Fortnite esports. But if you look at Tfue's concurrent viewership, it never gets higher than 15,000 people. Never gets higher than 15,000. The guy's making millions and millions and millions of dollars a year. If you look at Burnt Peanut, who is arguably the #1 streamer in the world right now, bar none, any game. Any game. If you look at his Purple Itch, you're going to see 60,000, 75,000. You know, combine all the viewers together, maybe 200,000 across all platforms, right? You'd think like, well, that's a huge number, but it's not millions of people. Doesn't matter. That is a huge amount of people because those people get to be, the sponsors want to access those people. They're devoted fans. They're attentive. They're watching something live. They're paying attention. They might be on the stream for 20 minutes. They might be on the stream for 2 hours. You know, and those people are interested in video games. So if you got a sponsor who's related to video games, like you're selling a mouse or you're selling a keyboard or wink, 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 nod, nod, or you're powered by Advanced GG, which is a supplement that helps you focus or get energy when you're playing games. And you've got a code like Dane Noodles. You know, even having a very small amount of people there makes a huge difference in a content creator or live streamer's income. So now apply that instead of to the live streamers, apply that logic to a game like Fortnite. Every time they release a new season, you've got this huge spike where there are millions of people coming onto the game for a couple of days. And those people are buying skins and they're spending money. And they're also using what? The Epic Game Store to access the game. Or they're using Xbox Game Pass. These are things that generate massive amounts of revenue and bring people into ecosystems where they can explore other games. They can explore other games and make purchases of other games. And so these things are gateways into more spending, more success. And I do agree with Cake. A lot of people who play Fortnite tend to be the ones who think that it's failing, and yet they keep playing. So I think you need to really contextualize what it means to fail. Being a #5 game in the world is not failure. Being the #10 game in the world will not be failure. We can't all be #1 forever. That is an impossible dream. I don't drive a Mercedes. I'm a fan of the Formula 1 team and this hat. This is a Formula 1 team hat. Mercedes AMG Petronas. Darth Crimson said, or you might just be a Looney Tunes fan. That's right. And you get there, you heard about the new season, you want to check out some guns, see if you like it. Maybe you're only going to play for a week, but you're a Looney Tunes fan, so while you're here, you know what? I'm gonna get the battle pass. I want this Bugs Bunny. And maybe that encourages you to play a little more. Because now you need to unlock bugs and you need a certain level to do that. Bad aim by me. Not the best play by him. There we go. GG's, dude. It was a good effort. Good effort, sir. Good effort. We lost Bear Giant. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. They're rezzing. This is a team that's rezzing over here. We need some better items. Daffy and Lola are coming, and those are going to be instant purchases. And all that stuff makes it to content, right? So remember when I was saying that, you know, hey, well, there's content creators. They might get millions of views on their content, even though they only get a few views live, right? Well, all of this stuff that you do when you're playing Fortnite, it's also fueling a content offering of people that don't even play the game. However, they do get to see the content on social media, and they interact with it, and they talk about it, and they go, wow, I don't even play Fortnite anymore, but that's cool that the Looney Tunes are there, and they see it. And those views are very important. Where's my team, by the way? There they were. Because why are those views important? Because advertising, of course. Getting surrounded here. Yep. Too many players all at once. You guys gotta res us. Lovely, thank you for the creepers and the rose. Lovely's your wife, Scornful? What's up, Araya? That's a funny username. Araya, you bitch. Cole, please don't spam the chat. Laika, I've already said hello to you, Laika. Yes. I'm not playing build, Chad Scruff. This is Blitz Royale. Damn, we got wrecked. That team is cracked. They were very well coordinated. Let's see. Quests. Yeah, 8,000 that time. So as you do more quests, also we didn't win, but 8,000, it's going to start getting harder to gain XP in the same game mode. Kyson, thank you for the follow and hello. Looking through the chat here, everybody. Darth Crimson, thank you for the follow. Ende, thank you for the follow. Cole, I'm not playing with viewers right now. I think I got to everything that I wanted to say out loud. Yes, yes. Uncle Nick, what's up? See that you arrived. McGhosty. McGhosty accuses me of being an entertainer creating the content with the intent to reach children. But that's not true because, as I've already explained, I have marked all of my content, and it's an annoying process, by the way. Every single individual live stream that I have to manually mark as not being intended for children. Okay, there's a setting on 2 out of the 3 applications that I stream on. There is a setting that manually needs to be checked before I go live every day. It's one of the reasons I'm fashionably late every morning before I start a stream. So that's absolutely not true. Cal, no. I don't play with viewers today. Cal, stop spamming the chat. Just kidding. Cal's one of our moderators, as is Cake, and we thank them very much for their service this morning. Extremely helpful people. really useful to the success and the environment that you have in your chat this morning. Geek Bar Baby, thank you for following. I appreciate that. That's the 9th follow this morning. If you're on the For You page, tap on in and come join us. And let me know, are you working from home or stuck in traffic? Or maybe you're playing hooky from school? Cal needs my advice. What's up, Cal? I love questions like that. Oh, damn, it's the same player from last time, possibly. Using the twin hammers. They're hammers of choice. Cake says, being up this early for stream is helping me remember to actually eat breakfast. You know, me too. Because for some reason, I still haven't really reset my sleep schedule. Which is why I'm only doing 1 stream a day right now. I can't stay awake. It's crazy. I'm so jet lagged. But I've been waking up a little too early for this stream every day. Because I used to be up the whole overnight streaming for 8 hours. So I've been waking up around 4 a.m. when I only need to be on stream at 7. And I'm like, well, what do I do with all this time? You know, aside from the hour of prep that I need to do for makeup and hair and makeup and, you know, all that jazz. And setting up the stream, technically, and selecting not intended for children and things like that. It's also great time to cook a couple of eggs. Had a nice, delicious egg sandwich this morning. Very rare. Very rare. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Geek Bar Baby said, I'm the mystery third option. Unemployed. Well, hey. Collect that check. It's your taxes anyway, ain't it? They're just coming back to you. Unless you're a kid. In which case, being unemployed is kind of just being alive. John's at school. John. Should you not be paying attention to your teacher, to Mrs. Crabapple? If Mrs. Crabapple is talking, you better have the stream on mute. W, revive by the team. Maybe I can actually get an item worth a damn. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Bink. I like this one. I like this one. All right. Pretty good. Need an AR, though. Anybody sees an AR, hit me with that ping. Especially if it's not a green one. Let's get to this bubble. Circle. I'm waiting on that advice question, Cal. Must be a long paragraph being typed up here. What's that? The charge SMG. Nah. Any one of you guys want it? No problem. You can have it. Bubba, thank you for the follow. If you're on the For You page, tap in. Hit us with that follow so you find us again on another morning. We are the morning show for Fortnite players and gamers of all kinds who want to talk shit about Fortnite. You're welcome to. Just don't harass anybody about it, alright? Wow, this team is cracked. I'm barely even helping. Nicely done. Smiley, City Prince, and Jeepon. Nicely done. That looks cool with the metal arm. Aiden, thank you for complimenting the face paint. I appreciate it. I went with the Matrix colors today because I'm rocking my favorite sweater today. All those items back? You talking about Cyberpunk is in the shop. If you're talking about items in the game, then it's Blitz Royale has Marvel. Glad you like the hoodie, Scornful. So Scornful, I missed it. Lovely is your wife? Like you're literally married to lovely Joanna? That's awesome. Nice to meet you, lovely. Thanks for joining your partner in rhyme. Oh, that's you, Smiley? Welcome to the chat, Smiley. Welcome to the chat. I hit play again, but it glitched out. I have to hit it like 2-3 times. Let's get another W, Smiley. Matchmaking error. Oh, see what? Welcome to Fortnite 2026. Matchmaking error, Smiley. You'll have to send me a friend request. I'll stay playing with you since I found you by chance and we got to win. I'll play till we lose. Vicon is asking what's everybody had for breakfast. I had a homemade... It's kind of like it's not just any normal egg sandwich. It's not a normal egg sandwich, okay? It's like a grilled cheese egg sandwich hybrid. That's weird, Cal. And it was delicious. I used so much butter. I really shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. Like I had a McDonald's Egg McMuffin meal. Oh, those hash browns. Smiley, I don't know what happened to you, but it didn't work. And you didn't send a friend request. I got to keep the stream going. I'll keep my eyes peeled for it, though. Oh, there it is. Thank you for the GG, Papacito. We're getting back to it. And thank you for the follow. Were you in a game with me as well, Papacito? Parzival thinks I'm trying too hard with face paint. Let's look at Parzival. What's your story, dude? Nothing. No bio. Well, you don't try at all. No bio. No picture of yourself. So we're not the same. I have no problem with trying for people. I have no problem with doing my best. I have no problem with being my greatest version of myself. I have no problem with putting energy into things I care about and love. I have no problem with pursuing my dreams with relentless passion. I have no problem with that. Accidentally popped my thingy-mabob out of my thingy-mabob. Smiley, I'm coming, Smiley. I was shouting at someone, Smiley. You gotta understand. Lots of shouting has to occur every now and then. You were City Prince. Yeah, the matchmaking wasn't working. I tried to re-ready up. The matchmaking didn't work. You could try to join our party next round. I mean, when we're getting wins, I don't like to leave the team until we lose. Typically my modus operandi. Cal, I don't have Discord on, so I have to... Whoa! Nice. Nice little fight there. Heal up, boys. Heal up. Oh, I love that one. Keep the green flex, I suppose. Everybody reload. Oh, is it? Didn't I open this one? Must have been last round. Staff Sergeant Az. Staff Sergeant Az, is that City Prince? That's a strange thing to call yourself. I ever called one of my Staff Sergeant Az, I think I would have caught a whooping. Who went down? Where the hell were they? Not very much of a team player, I suppose. I'm glad you like the face paint today. Matrix colors. You know what's funny? A lot of people saying that they like it over there. I really was unsatisfied with it. It took me a lot of like redos and... That was weird. That was the first time I've ever seen that. It showed like a noise icon. Like just a speaker. Is this the end? Are we done here? There's a couple left, I guess. I love these gloves. These are so much fun. Oh, rare miss. Rare Dane Noodles miss there. Way to go, Smiley. Way to go, Smiley. Cal likes the face paint today, but she says it doesn't beat the Darth Squibbly face paint. Yeah, that took me about a half hour, though. Can't do that every day. Can't do that every day. The Lady Blue. Glad you're here. If you're on the For You page, tap on in. We're getting these dubs. We're talking to chat. We're having a good time, and you're going to be having a good morning. Yes, indeed. Whether you're working from home, heading to school, whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing. My party got bigger. All right, we got to return to the lobby. All right. Well, Staff Sergeant Az made it in. I'm ready. I'm always ready. I was born ready, mother effer. Lunchtime for the fading violin. It's an early lunch. Where the heck are you? Must be on the Europe. You must be in Europe. That's probably the job I should have optioned for when I was younger. Voice actor. I should have done that when I was younger. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. It's too late to apologize. Too late. Somebody was talking about Justin Timberlake's song in there. Hot drop. Let's do it. You're in Denmark. Very cool. Thanks for support from Denmark. So I'm not the only Dane in the chat. Badoomts. I'm not the only Dane. Oh, we have the auto bubble. Oh! Oh! Help me, Smiley, help me! No! I botched that start. That charge SMG is not something I'm used to. The idea that you can't shoot until it charges is pretty devastating in fast-paced play. Oh, you're not Danish. You're a boring American. Hey, you watch your tongue about us Americans. You be proud of who you are. Fading violin. Enjoy, Scornful. 5 a.m. for Jackson. Yeah, we are a little later in our day here. We are a little later in our day. But that's okay. We'll wake everybody up. We'll wake everyone up nice and easy. The face paint is giving me Ben 10 vibes, says Blade. Well, I've never seen Ben 10. So I cannot say I drew any inspiration from it. Uh-oh. Well, yep. Yep. Don't touch that dial, though. Damn! What did she shoot me with that killed me so quickly? Ouchies! We're relying on our rando to save us all. Odds of that are very low. Oh, don't be in the storm right now. It's too late. The tick's gonna shoot up fast. In Blitz, it goes from like 0 to 100 really fast. Alright, take care of this bot. Nice and easy. Nice first shot. Alright, AJ the Pug. I don't think there's a way for you to save us anymore. Not on my screen, anyway. Good luck. We don't feel bad for Sung Jin Woo. He wasn't on the home team, Cake. Yeah, we've got people from all over America in the chat on a regular basis, but I wasn't aware that we had some people out in Europe as well. That's new. You know, when I look at my stats, it does show that my audience is 98% American. America! Yeah! I won't say the next line or I'll get in trouble. America! Even that next line as well, I'll also get in trouble. Poor Sung Jin Woo has become nothing more than my solo leveling XPs. Oh, I don't have much, gang. I don't have much at all. We've got a whole green loadout here. That'll help. That'll help. If I could get there before the storm. This is it. This is the final showdown. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, boo, beep. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boo. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Sung Jin Woo again. Goodbye, Sung Jin Woo. How are you alive? No way. You got a lot of health. Finish him off! Finish him off! Yeah, baby! Let's go! Johnny Silverhand. GG Staff Sergeant Smiley and AJ the Pug. GG's. GG's. It's the final brain cell. Wait, what? What? Was that an insult? GG's. Thank you, Bullfrogs, for the GG's. Papacito, Laser Focus 6-7. Maddie, good morning. Hi to you as well. Oh my gosh, we got a viewer from the Middle East. Qatar. Are you there right now in Qatar? That's crazy. Wow, yeah, another W, but another L for Fortnite not letting us play again. I know, my sleep schedule is also cooked, Maddie. I don't know what to do. I'm struggling, I'm struggling. I am struggling. Let me see here. Let's see if I can find Cal's message before she goes off to dreamy land. Cal asked for advice. She said, I don't feel good at all. I'm exhausted mentally and physically, but I feel bad calling out because I'm a people pleaser. Do I call out and choose my own health? You always call out and choose your own health. You always call out and choose your own health, because listen to this famous quote. If you've ever ridden an airplane, if you've ever ridden on an airplane, you've heard this quote. It's a very important quote. It's a metaphor for all of our lives. Please secure your own oxygen mask before attempting to assist your neighbor in securing theirs. Now, why is that so important? Because you can't even please people if you don't have oxygen in your brain. You got to put the mask on, or while you're putting on someone else's mask, you're going to pass out and die, and then both of you are dead. So put yours on first and then help other people. And a similar quote that I don't like quite as much would be, make your own bed before trying to help someone else clean their room or clean their house, right? So this is what it's all about. In life, it is not selfish. I repeat, it is... Sorry, Smiley. I took every last drop of that. And I was standing behind you. That was unusual luck. In life, we have to look out for number one. Number one is always us. Number two is always our family member that we live with and support and care for, or if we're guardians or caregivers. And then number three is everyone else. And that's just a fact. It's not selfish. And people who call it selfish are making a critical error, a critical life mistake. There's nothing selfish about self-preservation, especially if you're a generous soul. Self-preservation comes first, and then assistance. Does that make sense, Cal? Are you satisfied with the advice this morning? Imagine Cal's not here. Cal might have already fallen asleep or already gone there. I hope she's here to hear it. Oh, she's there. Great. Awesome, Cal. Cal says that it was very helpful. I'm glad, Cal. And don't forget it. Remind yourself. Self-affirmations are very important. You know, listen, you see what the haters are like, and we know we don't want to be like them, right? What are they like? They say you're a try-hard. They say, you know, they've got all these negative things that they got to say to us. You know, what we do is we do try hard. We do care. We do work our best. And we can only be at our best if we're in good health. Health is number one. I didn't know I was even doing that. Any health around? I just kind of took a little punch to the face there. Here we go. You are a generous soul. I experienced that in your assistance with moderation, which no one has to be a moderator, chat. No one has to endure the trolls the way I have to. TTV, huh? Get that TTV off your name, soldier. You aren't ready for TTV yet. No, neither am I. Get him, get him. Why are you shooting me, silly goose? What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? Kill the guy. He was the last guy. Wowzers. Wowzers. JM Hamer, thank you for the follow. TikTok Liam the Goat, thank you for the follow. Physical and mental health are important, says Barnacle BOI. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. And, you know, physical, you know, there's a lot of people, they go, I have a body. I have a body. You know, they think of themselves as a soul, and that's fine. You can think of yourself however you want to. But you need to remember that while you're here on Earth, you don't have a body. You are a body. You are a body. If your body fails, you're gone. You're gonzo. You're out of here. Now, whether that means you're going to heaven or hell or nirvana or whatever you believe in, that we don't have to talk about. We can all agree to disagree on matters of religion. However, once the body's gone, at least from this plane of existence, you're gone. So you are your body. Take care of yourself. Make sure you go for a walk today. Make sure you go for a walk today if you're able-bodied. Okay? If you're not, then you've got challenges that I cannot even relate to. And gosh, man, you must be a tough person. Tougher than me. I feel so lucky that I get to go for a walk. And I try to go, and I have a puppy, so I like to take my puppy for a walk every day. You know, a couple. More than one. Not just letting them out to go poo-poos. but actually getting out there, traveling a little bit farther. Nobody's, like, eliminating. We haven't gotten a full team yet. What skin was that? I never seen that skin before. Who was that, chat? The blonde guy. Oh, we're getting W's so often, Smiley, that it's like I don't even shout out about him anymore. A lot of bots on this server, though, to be honest. To be perfectly fair and honest. Maddie, and that's another huge component of health. Everybody talks about diet and exercise. Nobody talks about sleep. That was a close one, Simon. That was indeed a close one. What's up, Riker boy? Speaking of the puppy. Speaking of the puppy, just walked in. I gotta revive you guys, huh? I need to heal before I can do that, but I'm aware of it. Unfortunately, they've just done it there. No! I'm trying, team. I'm trying. I have 8 eliminations. I did it. I did it. That was a tough fight, chat. Center the screen. Sorry about that, everybody. Hate when that happens. Gotta get this stream deck figured out. All these automations. So that I'm not struggling with that all the time. Because what's cool about the stream deck is it lights up what my camera looks like. Whereas my software over here has no indicator whatsoever. So I have to rely on the chat's kindness to not leave the stream and warn me that things looking a little bit like crapola. Chat, the team is on the ridge here. Oh, they got me. Well, the one is a bot, but the one on top is a human, so be careful. That's a human. Yeah, Kim K is always almost human. I'm gonna pass out here, chat. Smiley, it's time to start shooting them. Smiley has run away. Serenity. Oh, and they got me. Ponyo! Buenos dias. Buenos dias. It's been a while since I practiced my Spanish. Ah, finally a number 2. A number 2. Damn. Yeah, I was fighting my heart out that round. So close. So close. Alright, gang. Smiley, it was fun playing with you. I gotta do a little bit of a game mode switch here. It was very fun playing. Gotta leave the party. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hope you enjoyed the stream and being on the stream. Don't forget to hit us with a follow. If you're on the For You page, tap on in. Give us a follow. We've had 14 follows so far this morning. Hopefully we'll get closer to 4D. We'll see. We'll see. It's a little quiet. It's a little bit on the quiet side. And Fortnite is very quiet right now. Like, extremely quiet. Like, we're talking only 20,000 people playing Blitz, less than 200,000 people playing Battle Royale, and 70,000 on Reload. Which means OG must have nobody there. Quiet side, I have a weird question. What do you mean quiet side? Xander Culbertson. How close is the showdown? It's very close. It's very close, but remember, it's falsely inflated right now. Don't forget that. Don't forget that, Uncle Nick. That Team Foundation had a period of time, a very significant one during peak play hours, where they had 2 times points. So now it's going to be 2 times points for Team Ice King is coming on the 27th, which of course is a more reduced peak play time. What's the matter with you right now? You just want to meet people at your morning ritual of jumping on me and saying hello to everybody? Is that what it is? All right. Hello, puppies. Hello. Yeah, you want to show your teeth? Want to show your crazy teeth? Look at that. They can't see them. They can't see them. You got to look over here. Show your teeth. Yeah, there's a good boy. Show your teeth. Yeah. There's a good boy. There he is. There's Smiley. There's Smiley. All right. All right. I'm still here. I'm still here. All right, puppy boy. Time to lay down, right? Remember the new schedule? Remember the new schedule, puppies? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. All right. Hugs are nice. Hugs are nice. All right. Come on. That's enough. Lay down. Because you're a good boy. Best boy in the world. I know. Lay down. Lay down. That's right. Be a good boy. Okay. Don't eat my hand. No, no, no. Don't eat my hand. Good boy. Good boy, Riker. All right. Good time to hydrate. Good time to switch game modes here. Thank you, Leica. Isaiah, hello. Spider-Man, you don't need to apologize for being late, you silly goose. I don't expect people to be here all 4 hours of every stream. Limited to 4. Let's do a random 4 fill 0 build. See what happens there. Thank you for the heart, me Susie Q. You got to think of this, Spider-Man, like a morning show. You know? It's like turning on your radio. You turn it on when you're ready to turn it on, and there I am. Helping you wake up, helping you get in the mood for the day, helping you take on life. Just putting you in a happier mood, you know what I'm saying? Eating breakfast with you. It's a morning show now. You turn the radio on when you're good and ready, and you don't need to be sorry about it. Nobody's there. I have no expectation that anybody will be here on any day. If there's 0 people, I would just say, well, that makes sense. Who the hell am I? Who the hell am I? You know, nobody owes me fealty. Nobody owes me apologies. It's not a cult. It's a show. It's a show that's so interactive that you might feel a certain way about missing it. You know, you might feel like you're doing something wrong, but don't. Please don't. Fading Violence said, Uncle Nick, I think people are over the rock now. Where are we going, team? Oh, it's just 2 people? It says I have... Somebody didn't load in. That sucks. This is a botched round. It's a 2-on-4. I'm always the one who gets screwed. And this guy's not jumping out. I mean, we're screwed. It's a 2-on-4. Basically, and he's not here. He's going to leave, so it's a 1-on-4. Oh, brother. Quake says W. I don't know why it's W. Ah, man. But I get the W positivity, and I get that you're feeling less depressed, and I love that. I love that. If I can have that effect on one person a morning, it's been a good morning for me. And I'm alone. Everybody has quit the team. I am a single player in squads right now. Let's see how this goes. Have I seen the Moana live action trailer? Oh God. I haven't. I have not. WDS followed. Thank you very much. 1v the whole lobby. That's right. Oh, jeez. At least give me some legendary item. Like, take pity on me, Fortnite. Give me some items worth a damn. Not this friggin' crap. Nice. Alright, we're getting better. We're getting better items. Getting some blues. Some blue dabu dies. They deserted me, alright. As soon as they saw that we were a team of 3. No, I need to keep that. That's what we're doing there. Get some ammo. Rye Guy, thank you for the follow. Quaked, thank you for the follow. Good morning, everybody, on the For You page as well. Tap through, tap the glass, come on in. It's a very nice chat. Oh, so I'm going to die because there's rivalries, and therefore teams are going to run together to come kill me, aren't they? If there were no rivalries, I probably could have gotten to the top 10 through very conservative play, storm dancing, and whatnot, but I think I'm about to perish very quickly. All I can do is run away from my rival and annoy them by doing so. But I have no movement items. So even that seems like a fever dream. Uncle Nick says, it's dumb to have a live action movie that's exactly the same as the original. I guess so. It shouldn't be frame for frame, right? Gotta have a little creativity and originality in there. They are pursuing me. They are pursuing me. I'm not gonna have enough time to fish like I like to. And it seems I'm not gonna find my preferred AR either. Oh yeah, they're coming. They're coming. We gotta get rid of heals and get rid of that in order to run further away faster. We're almost in the top 50, which is kind of already an accomplishment. I wish I didn't have to get rid of my long-range sniper like I just did. My DMR. Thank you for joining the community server Fading Violin. I am an army of one, Susie Q. Yes, I am. More like a runaway party of one. More like a little hide-and-seek player, to be honest. Well, I saw a purpley glow there, but I was mistaken. Well, so let me tell you about that little trick, Cal. Cal said her boss made her call people to see if they can cover for her, and no one's answering. Well, I got news for you. That is the manager's job. Literally. That is the manager's job to do that. They are responsible for backfilling. They are responsible for ensuring that they have enough coverage as necessary. I'm making an executive decision there. And that is not your responsibility. And we've got people here. And we've got to run. That's exactly right, Cake. That's exactly right. It's up to her to cover it. She's trying to give you her responsibilities when that is not fair at all. That is a manager's role. That is their whole purpose. Let's say I was a business owner and I pay a manager and someone calls out If I found out that that manager was telling her junior staff, who she is the supervisor of, that they need to take on her responsibility in a health event, that manager is going to get some talking to. Some very serious talking to, by the way. Because that is a violation of their duties. That's right, Cake. Never ever let a manager bully you into doing their job. That's very well put. You see how... Why call me the gingerbread man? Because I'm running and running as fast as I can, Susie Q? You dang right. I don't want to see a soul until the final 5. We got a glitched treasure chest here. We got a glitched bench. Will it even destroy? It won't even take damage. Will that? Will this? This whole area of the map is glitched. What in... Well, that... Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh. Look at this glitch. Wow, this whole area. How far does it go? Well, too bad they fired the employee that does bug fixing. Alright, that's how far it goes. Wow. Yep, no hitbox, no weak points. You could shoot through all the trees. You could shoot through all the frickin' trees. I thought it was just by the Ice King. It's everywhere now. Yikes. Yikesies. I do not play builds, WebZ. I never have. That doesn't mean I never will, but right now, I've got enough to learn about all these new items and weapons, and, you know, with the new season here, it doesn't really make sense for me to explore builds just yet. Asked you if you want to come in, and she'll just take 3 hours off your shift. Now, that's normal. You know, you got to expect that. It is part of their job to fill the roster, to make sure everything's covered, and they may not be able to find coverage for your entire shift, so... I thought this was the normal car. They just have it in the gray color. It's a frickin' Lamborghini. I'm not gonna do rivals. We don't want to show people where we are. We're in the top 20. We need more movement. You know, see, so that's okay. That, you know, they can say that. And you might be like, all right, you know, fine, I'll help out. Or you might be like, listen, I really can't. I really am not feeling right. I'm so sorry. Any other day, I would have. You know, tell a little white lie to protect yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Because they're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. You give an inch, they'll take a mile. Ugh, we are not getting lucky with these circles. I have to go to the Hollywood sign. Maybe we should see if this pizza glitch is working. Everybody's talking about this pizza exploit. That you can get infinite... Oh dear. Oh, we're going this way then. Infinite stamina. Maddie said, I remember when I tried to get my first job when I just graduated high school. What was your first job, Maddie? The night before, I got a fever. Only 101. And they never let me try to work again. You went to work with that fever, you're saying? Yeah, that's the worst thing you could do. Right. See, some people, they're thinking on such like basic level terms of like, we need people, we need help, we need people, we need help. They're not realizing like you're going to reduce the quality of service, you're going to reduce the customer's experience. Like, this is not smart business. to force unhealthy people to work. Or anybody that doesn't want to be there. You don't want... Listen, I've owned businesses as a former business owner and technically a current business owner. You never want to be in a situation where anyone is there that doesn't want to be. It just increases risk factors of all kinds. Alright, they don't seem to be following me, but I can't believe I can't find more motion, chat. We've been stuck with the same set of overdrives. There, finally! Can't do the pistol right now. I know it's the meta, but I just can't. I can't. Oh, they're coming. Crap. It was a Subway sandwich shop. Jaw Crispy, good morning. Good morning, Jaw Crispy. If I make it to top 5, Fading Violin will start a petition for Fortnite to make me a skin. Well, I made the top 5. We're there. It's all about just knowing where to be and when to be there. That's all. Where to be and when to be there. Somebody just rezzed their team, though, so I'm no longer technically in the top 5. I did make it to the top 5, but I am no longer technically there. As somebody just rezzed 2 players. And of course, we want them all to kill each other first, and then I'm going to sneak the final kill. Yes, indeed. Good. Rival intercepted. Now, we just need them not to get me as a rival. Let's mark that car. There's another car right here. I don't have to mark that one. This place gutted? I can't tell. Yep, there's the door open. Ghost VR, good morning. Lovely, thank you so much for sending creepers. And unfortunately, we've got another rivalry contract started. Hopefully the other players in... Oh, there they are. There they are, hunting me. Top 5 again! 2 times in the top 5. Which is unfortunate, right? Because there's a team of 4 pursuing me. And they are very close by. And I cannot... It's my last overdrive, and they're here. They should be able to see me now. Maybe not. There's a flowberry over there that could help me. It could also hurt me really bad. They're in a car? Look at all those bullets firing at me from every direction. From the top, from the side, from the person who hopped out of the car. Second place, baby. Let's go. You have no right to emote. You have no right to emote that I'm second place. If I had a squad, you had no hope in the world. In the world did you have hope. GG's. What's up, chat? What's up with a second place solo v squads? Check them out now. Funk Soul Brother right about now. Funk Soul Brother. Yeah, that was a solo squad. All about sneakiness and tactics, and no one went to hold them, and no one went to fold them. I should just do that again. I should just do that again. Lightning's not going to strike twice. So close. Yeah, they had all 4 players. What I need to happen in order to win is for there to be 2 full teams at the end and me, and they need to meet on the battlefield, and I need to be ready with the sniper to kind of clean them up. That's the only way I'm going to pull that off. So the rival system worked both against me and for me, right? So throughout the match, it worked for me to run away from other players, but then at the end game, when I'm the only player left, and they see that they have 4 players and that there's 5 players remaining, they're just going to relentlessly hunt me. Ghost VR, thank you for the follow. Brina says, love the war paint. It's giving Hela from Thor Ragnarok. I do not know Hela. I played... Oh, that's his sister, evil sister or something with the like... Yeah, you're right. It is giving that. What's up, Jake? Let me see if it's time to turn off the other stream and turn on our Spotify music. I think it is. So thank you everyone over on the tube. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I should have called out sick today. Oh my gosh. If you'd like to keep watching, there's 2 other places you can do it. TikTok and the Purple Itch. The Purple Itch. But thanks so much for watching over on the Red. Have a great rest of your morning on the Red.